Welcome back, channel viewers. We have an exciting project to go over today. This one has been gaining a lot of buzz over the last few months. Maybe you're familiar with this project, but it checks all the boxes for me. It has meme elements. Specifically, it ties in with the character of Pepe, who is by far and away the most profitable meme character in crypto over the last few years. Additionally, this project is building a layer 2 blockchain, and they are wrapping up a pre-sale right now. Only a couple of days left. They've already raised $10 million. Now, right now, there's 3 days left in the pre-sale, and depending on when you see this video, there might be 3 days left, 2 days left, 1 day left, etc. And if you go through my link at the top of the description area, then you can get a 30% bonus on tokens. So without further ado, it's a promotional project. It is called Pepe Ascension. It's a great name. Here is the website. Links will be at the bottom. Here's the countdown for how much longer you have to invest in this final phase of the pre-sale with the 10 million raised already. So the price in this final phase is 1.833 cents. Now the rumored listing price at TGE very soon is supposed to be 3 cents. So that's a significant discount. Again, current final phase price, 1.83 cents. Listing price is rumored to be 3 cents. And then on top of that discount, separately, if you buy through my referral link, then you get another 30% token bonus, completely separate from the discount, just to buy in ahead of TG. So it's a significant incentive to buying in the pre-sale as opposed to, waiting until TG very soon. Usually TG happens a couple days after the pre-sale ends. We shall see, but multiple central exchange listings are confirmed. I don't know which ones yet, but since they've raised a lot of money, that means it's probably going to be some big ones. More bullish things about the project before we dive more specifically into the narrative and all that stuff. The PEAP token, P-E-A-P, that's the ticker symbol. It's obviously not Pepe, that's already taken, but PEAP, it's even better. It sort of stands for Pepe Ascension project, something like that. So the PEAP token will be on Ethereum. That is the blockchain that this project will be on. Not Solana, not Sui, ETH, which is good because ETH has been by far and away the hottest coin and the hottest blockchain of the last month or two. ETH has vastly outperformed Solana and Sui. Sui, everybody pronounce that one. Memes on Solana and Sui haven't been doing quite that well. But ETH memes, obviously Pepe, it's the best performing meme over the last couple of years. That's on Ethereum. And then SPX 6900 is also on Ethereum. This was by far and away the best meme in crypto over the months of May and June. So ETH is what's hot right now. So I'm happy that this project is on ETH. Additionally, the team behind this project, they have spoken in an AMA, right? This morning, I listened to it. It was great. They sound very confident. They got a good plan. They sound just really business savvy and everything. So it's one thing to have a team that does LinkedIn profiles and their docs, but you don't really know how smart they are. It's another thing they actually talk in a space and sound really good. Now, if we scroll down to this part of the website right down here, we can see already dozens and dozens of YouTubers have covered this project. Very organized campaign from the team and just really getting the word out. And then down here, we can see Pepe Ascension has also gotten coverage in a lot of media publications, both crypto-specific media publications and just general business ones. We have TradingView right here. We've got some coverage in Binance Square. What else do we have here? Coverage in Business Insider, Benzinga, Associated Press, and many more. Let's read more about the narrative. In the deserts of the meme kingdom, adventurer Pepe discovered a cryptic map leading to a treasure far greater than gold. A new layer 2 blockchain. Harnessing this power, he created the PEAP token, transforming memes into a revolution and crowning himself the king of memes, ready to lead his followers into a golden era. So there's the PEAP token, that's the pre-sale token, the one you can buy and sell on exchanges very soon, and then more for the layer 2 blockchain, more about that. See, it'll have seamless connection between ETH and Pepe chain. It'll have minimal transaction costs, and it'll have increased throughput 100 times faster than Ethereum. So it's a faster, cheaper, and more secure blockchain. In addition to the layer 2 blockchain, which is in the final stages of development, that will be launched pretty soon. There's a bunch of other really cool utilities they're building. So it combines kind of the whole PEAP ecosystem, we can call it. They're building a DEX, decentralized exchange. They're building a bridge. You can cross-chain swap between networks. They're building staking capabilities for you to stake your PEAP tokens. And there will be a dev grants. Remember, they raised $10 million. So some of that money will go to builders who want to build on the PEAP blockchain, and more to come. Now let's scroll down to the roadmap right here. They keep it simple, which that's what all projects are doing nowadays. The Awakening, that was when the pre-sale just started. We're kind of at the end of phase 2 here. The pre-sale is coming to a conclusion. It's going to launch on the DEXs and some centralized exchanges. The staking will be launched very soon. Community engagements, viral campaigns, and then Phase 3, that will be the layer 2 blockchain release after TGE. Now, as for how to participate in the presale, it's pretty simple. I'm sure you're all used to this by now, but go to this part of the website at the top left, connect your wallet. You can connect to Trust Wallet, MetaMask, Wallet Connect, and more. Now, you can participate using either ETH, BNB token, or Arbitrum token. There we go. ARB, BNB token, or ETH. It doesn't look like there's any min or max. And then you'll get that 30% token bonus for participating in the pre-sale. That incentivizes people to buy now as opposed to wait until it goes on TG. And then in addition to the 30%, as mentioned, there is the discount of this current price versus the listing price, which is going to be higher, as it always is. What else do we have here? Let's look at the token supply. It is, where is it? Right here. So 8 billion total tokens, 47% will go to the project development, 30% to staking and rewards, 10% to marketing, that's good, liquidity, 7.5%, and 5% to the team. Now, as for when you can claim your tokens, if you do invest in the presale, you can claim them right at TGE, which is almost always a few days after the presale ends, so it should be very, very soon. Now let's scroll back up to the top. By the way, this is one of the best websites I have ever seen. It really ties in with the ancient Egypt version of Pepe. I like it. Props to the team. Now, if you click up here, there are a few other very useful links. There's a white paper. There's some technical documents about the layer 2 blockchain. If you're a programmer type, you can read more about the staking. There's also a link to the audit of the project. Here it is with CoinSalt, Pepe Ascension. It passed with no high risk, medium risk, or low risk items, issues. That's what you want to see. Additionally, there's cash back. So if you invite your friends to participate in the pre-sale, then you get an additional 5% bonus beyond the 30% for just investing via the link. And then there's the socials, of course, the Telegram and Twitter page. Here's their Twitter, very high frequency of tweets every hour. They're tweeting something new. The memes are fire. They're announcing the AMA. They're doing an announcement of how much money has been raised, countdown to how many days are left to invest in the pre-sale. Here's the Twitter space, and they have summaries of that. What else do we have here? Ripto, very big influencer. He just put up a video, and then additionally, if you go to the other people following them, you see Pepe Ascension. Click on mutual follows. Adam Shelton, Invest in Doc, Tuba Crypto. They're all covering this project. I've met multiple of these people. Adam Shelton, he put here's his PEAP video from a few hours earlier. And that is it for this Pepe Ascension video. So as usual, guys, links will be at the bottom, and always do your own due diligence. Goes well beyond the contents of this video. But I'm excited about Pepe Ascension. I've actually had this project on my radar for a few months, so I'm more than thrilled to be covering it now. But I think it's a great narrative. I think it's at the perfect time right now where you still have huge discounts if you invest in the pre-sale right now, but you don't need to wait like months and months not knowing when the TGE is going to be. TGE is right around the corner, most likely within a few days. So that's it for now. Ben Crypto signing out. Drop a comment down below. Hit the like button if you haven't already. Be back later with a new video. Catch you later.